Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a makeup tutorial for one of the looks that Dove Cameron wore in her Lazy Baby music video. This is the look I'm going to be doing and I'm inspired by. I won't have the black hair. I just did the hairstyle that I saw looked similar to the one from this picture, which I can do that makeup too if you want to see that. Maybe I might be able to find my black wig, but it has a fringe and it's just not going to look right, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to do that. If you haven't seen Lazy Baby music video, I 100% recommend going and watching it and listening to the song because it is so good. Like, it's so underrated. It's a good song. I love it. I love the song. So if you want to see how I'm going to do the makeup, then just keep watching. I'm just going to apply some lip balm before we start because my lips are so dry. I really hope you guys can't hear that lawnmower. Boiling in here though, so I need the window open. There's no breeze either. Might have to open the big window. Can you tell I technically planned to do this, the blonde look, because I'm wearing like a top similar to her. This is a little thing instead of Dolce & Gabbana though. Not that expensive. But I didn't have the products to do it right now. So Dove's skin looks very perfect, very seamless, like no blemishes, very smooth in the music video. So we're going to start with the Revolution Colour Correct. This is the green one. Got dog hair on it. That's great. I'm going to take the mirror. I always use that. It definitely belongs to my sister. But and I'm just going to... I have a lot of redness today. And I'm hoping that this one and this one covers up. Because I literally... Don't pop your pimples. Spots. Oh, I should have primed first. We'll do a layer of this, then we'll do a layer of primer, and then we'll do another layer of this. Can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's literally flaking off my skin. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer first. This is the Universal Sheer one. I always use this. And I'm just going to apply this in the places where I feel I need it. I'm just going to apply it on my cheeks and on my chin. And a little bit on my forehead, but just this little part. And a teeny bit on my nose. I don't want too much on my nose because otherwise it thingy. And I'm going to put a little bit here. And like where my smile lines would be. And then I'm going to blend that in. I don't know if I ever say this in these videos, but I push it into the skin rather than like smoothing it along. Maybe I have smoothed it in some videos, but... And then I'm going to go on top with the Brightening Youth Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just going to put a little bit into my hands. And then I'm literally just going to apply it to my face, like so. And then I'm going to take the Jekka Black Glow Drops Highlighting Primer for Face. This is the shade Champagne. Okay, so I'm just going to mush this between my fingers a little bit first. It's looking pretty golden. And then I'm just going to pat it all over. Oh, this was a bad idea. Okay, so if this makeup goes downhill from here, it's because that was not highlighting, it was glitter. Colour corrector I was using is like new enough, completely run out. So now I'm trying to find the other one in the drawer. Right, so this is the Collection Lasting Perfection colour corrector now. I'm going to re-go over those red spots. This one on my chin is going to do it's going to drive me insane. Okay, so I don't actually know if this is my shade. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream. We're going to try it, and if this doesn't work, I've taken everything off and tried. Yeah. Ew. Will I pump it onto the face or onto my hand? We'll pump it onto my hand. Ew! No. Okay, so we're not using that foundation. Because it's like oil and colour. So this is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. This is the shade Shortbread. I'll take those. Oh, a little half pump on the back of my hand. And add this to the areas that I think might need a little bit more coverage, like down here, around my nose. So for the concealer, I'm going to use the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. This little puff thing. I'm just going to apply a little bit under the eyes. Just because... No. And then down the bridge of my nose and on the end of my nose. Hers is a little bit rounder at the end of her nose than mine is. And then we're going to blend that with my little sponge. And we're going to use one more cream product. One more cream product before we move on to the eyes. This is the Make Me Blush Barry M cream in Peach Melba. I'm just gonna like apply this up here. Hers does seem to come quite far down though. Blend that out using a beauty blender. Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose and Setting. Easy Bake Luke. Huda Beauty powder. I'm just going to take a little bit of this under the eyes. Now we're going to move on to like the eyes. I'm going to start with the eyebrows though first. This is the Benefit Brow in the shade 5. She has very dark brows in this video. In this video, start at like the inner corner of her eye. So I'm just going to fill in from there onwards and sort of leave the other ones a bit bare. You can't see the tail of her brow because she is wearing a wig that sort of like covers it. So I don't know. I'm just going to try and fill it in. Hide it for my Ruby Hale one. I call London Brow Gel. I promise, or at least I hope, these are going to look better once everything's on. Let's hope. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. Literally this much. I don't even actually take that full amount that I squeezed out, so I squeezed out way too much. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but this is the way I do it. Okay, so I've already done this eye. So first I took the Soph Revolution Extra Spice Ultra Eyeshadows palette and I used the shade Infinity, which is this shade here. So I just took a big fluffy brush first and just got a little bit of product on and then swept it into the crease like so. I feel like this eye's going to look so much better than the other eye, it always does. From what I could see, it just comes back down like this in a sort of, you know. Then I took this like smaller pencil brush and got some more of the product and just sort of defined it a bit more using the same shade, just adding a little bit more of the colour rather than just the sparkle, and then just sort of messily blending it out. I took the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This is the shade Burnished Sienna. And I had to take the stopper out because it started to dry up a bit. And this is just going to go all over the lid, just up to the... oh my gosh, no. Taking an angled brush, I'm going to take the same Infinity shade and line the upper lash line with it. Hold. Now we're going to go in with the Stila colour that I said before. And now you have sort of a little outline to go on. So make sure you stay above the line that you just did. And like in between, I don't know. But you can sort of come over here a little bit. Just. And then going back into this same palette, I'm going to take a bit of the shade Dreams, which is this gold shade here, just on my finger and just pat it on top of the Burnished Sienna that we just had. Colourpop, like it's like a jelly glitter thing. It's in the shade Buttercup. And I'm just going to pat my finger so that I don't get too much and tap a bit off my finger. And then go over the silver areas with this. Just not the liner because, I mean, the line is sort of, it's a line. If you go over that, you're going to end up going over all of this. Yeah, and just rub it messily under the eye, going down on the cheek a little bit, like this. Just get a bit of glitter there. The small brush again, and just put in the shade Infinity just on the lower lash line, and just sort of roughly blending it around that general area. And pack it in the corner. Then taking a loose silver glitter. This isn't a holographic one, it's just pure silver. And I'm just taking, oh, I didn't want to drop that. Whatever, like there's a teeny bit on the lid, and I'm just going to take that and, oh, pat it off with my finger. And gently, once again, pat this all over where the silver is, and like use a clean finger to like blend it apart a bit. Like that. I feel like I'm rushing this. I'm not meaning to, I'm just excited. So then I'm going to take the I Heart Revolution, it's like a quad pencil thing, I use it all the time. And I've taken the black shade, and I'm going to line the upper waterline and the lower waterline. So it's for the upper water when I just sort of like close my eye on the pencil. We're going to do lashes. So when I find my lash curler, it's there. I'm just going to curl my lashes really quickly. And I'm taking the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara today. Look as good as the... I can't remember what lashes I used for my Dove Cameron ones. It seems to do. Also for the eye, I'm using the Eloise Platinum Silver like liquid eyeshadow thing, and I'm putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and then patting my finger and dabbing the excess off until it's just like a bit of silver glitter, and then once again just patting that in the area where the silver is on the... So back onto the skin. I'm going to bronze just a little bit. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I'm not going to add too much because, I mean, it's not really a bronzy look. I'm just going to add a little bit to define the cheekbones. And drag it down a little bit. Like that. Just, oh, that was a lot. Let's blend that out. And a little bit under the jaw. Add some more blush to set the other blush. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in Ecstasy. It's like a colour that's sort of a little bit similar to what we just put on. I'm just going to add the nice sheen she has. You can't really see it on the thing, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the Ophir Glazed Donut on my cheekbones, and then a little bit like here and here, because she seems very glowy there, like here. I mean, like, she's very glowy. And then I'm going to apply it all down the bridge of my nose and on the very tip. Do the red glitter lips she has with this eye look. So we're going to start off by using the Revolution Makeup Revolution. It's the Region Liquid Lip Kit. So I've got the lip liner and the liquid lipstick. And it's like a metallic red. So we're going to start off with this. Let's see if I can mimic her lip shape. Now I'm going to add some red glitter. This is just a random red glitter that I have, and I'm just going to pat it onto the lip. And this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on what the videos you would like to see. And yeah, bye, love you.